Hey guys, Randomz here. Welcome to my album tier list for Demon Days. We're continuing off of Gorillaz. We did check my other video out. We did the self-titled album first, and continuing with Demon Days. Follow Twitter, link in the description below, because I was thinking of, what do the people want to see? They did the polls. Second place was Gorillaz memes. No one voted for Mr. Jukes. He has an upcoming album, but this is more about Gorillaz. I do recommend Mr. Jukes though. Him and Damon Albarn have been on the song. Yeah, we'll just do Demon Days. Here we go. So right off the bat, the intro is just called intro. This one's pretty good. It's out of all the Gorillaz albums, when it comes to the intro, this one, Beach, Plastic. I was gonna say Beach Days. No, Plastic Beach was good. If you count Humans, that one I like that one too. But this one's not bad as well. For the intro, I put it in the C tier. I don't know what the instrument is called, but it sounds really. Is it clarinet? I don't know if it's clarinet. But then you got the accordion coming near the end, and then it ends. A whole new world. Is that what he says? Or am I thinking of Humans? Because I forgot what he says in Humans. I switched my robot off. But yeah, for the intro, C tier.
Are we the last living souls?
The next one is Last Living Souls. For this one, C tier, but for my tier lists, if it's closer to the letter C, it's kind of a tiebreaker, so it's better than the intro. That's for how I make my tier list. So Last Living Souls, all I think of is this one. It's the beginning, the guitar, but then about midway, it just falls for me. And Demon Days is, some people say this is the best album still. People always thought, and then you got some people, Demon Days is the best, but then Song Machine came, and now Song Machine's better. The Demon Days, for this whole album, it's I don't think anyone will like my opinions for Demon Days, but it's good. It's just, I don't know what to say.
Kids with guns.
And next up, we got Kids with Guns. I seen a comment section that said something about what's the scariest or the most sad song of all Gorillaz. People say this one, because it's Kids with Guns lyrically, but I think more of the instrumental that will make you sad and all that. That's where I think Swagga is one that can make me cry if everything's in the right mood, kind of make me cry. So oh yeah, Murdoc. I got Murdoc right here next to me on this one. But Kids with Guns, B tier. I don't know if I already said that. I don't think I did. Yeah, B tier for this one. The guitar, the beginning. That's all I can think of. I suck at discussing. But if it's A or S tier, I'll go ahead and really talk about the song. But for this one, B tier, it's good. Kids with Guns. Also, we'll be doing the G sides. Oh no, we did G sides for the last one, but this one it was Demon sides. I think it was. So I'm thinking, was there a Kids with Guns demo? I don't know what I'm thinking, but we're gonna do the Demon sides as well. Then next up, Oh Green World. Some people have been using memes or this song for memes, especially the very beginning. If you know who Walter is, not Walter White, the Walter dog. I've seen a couple memes with him where they use this song, and people like using what's that? Is it Plastic Beach? I think that's the one. People like using that one with the shrimp who turns around, and then that song plays with a whole bunch of rainbows. But Oh Green World, the beginning is very good, and then once it goes off of that beginning, it kind of falls for me a bit. I think it's just too much. It's loud at some points, but I really suck with these descriptions unless it's like an A, S tier, and I'll tell you all about it. With this one, it's just how I rank songs is enjoyment and how I feel. And with this one, just in the middle of the song, it's all kind of thrown at you and loud. This is for me. But C tier for Oh Green World. Then we got Dirty Harry. I did some sort of it just said, what makes you smile? Just when I hear out of nowhere the beginning of this song, it just makes me smile. Just the tune of it. The music video for this one's pretty cool. It's just they're vibing out, and Murdoc and Noodle comes to rescue 2D in the middle of, and the 2D and the kids in the middle of the desert. I don't know, but those kids remind me of Opium. It's just a stock sound, but once I heard Opium and Song Machine with the kids in the background, it made me instantly think of the kids in this music video. If they had a music video, they should totally bring back those kids. But then they're growing up now, so it's probably not going to work. But Dirty Harry, B tier, just because that beginning. And it has a good flow. The feature on it, I forgot his name, sorry. He's fine in there. Then here we go. The last album was Clint Eastwood, was one of them overrated ones. I forgot the other. I just know Clint Eastwood was a really overrated one on the first album, and then this one, Feel Good Inc. Incorporated. You know, this one was tough, but since it's so big. Whoa, hold on, pause. No, but since it was just, I guess the you could say for all the overrated songs for Gorillaz, but I think this is one of like the top overrated Gorillaz song, Feel Good. And I guess, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but with this one, I just put it in the A tier. It's a solid song, but you know, it's A tier. But if I were to be different, it would probably be C tier. But it's in the A tier. But if I were to be different, I put in C tier just because it's really overrated. You hear it all the time. This is the only song people think of when they hear Gorillaz, the artist, or say, hey, that's that one band, Gorillaz, right? But really, really overrated song. But it's A tier. It's Murdoc with his bass. He probably wants to crawl out of that box and punch me because I'm saying it's overrated. But hey, he carried on the bass, so it's okay. Then the next one here, El Mañana. Gorillaz got rid of the music video. I don't know what the issue was with that. I still haven't fully watched it, but I know it's Noodle in that tower and just helicopters out of nowhere shooting her down. But with El Mañana, it has a good, I would just say the guitar throughout the whole thing. Then with Damon along with the guitar and the instrumentals. Some people say they also cry on this song. I don't really cry. This kind of brings me down. But this isn't one that really, this isn't a tearjerker for me. But B tier, and I put it in between Kids with Guns, so I like it better than Kids with Guns, but then Dirty Harry is a bit better. Then the next one, Every Planet We Reach Is Dead. This song is in the S tier. It is in the S tier. Let me tell you why. I bring this one when I go to the gym, put it on the gym playlist. It just really brings me up, hypes me up. I think I said earlier for one of the songs it's too loud, but this one, it's fine when it's loud. The guitar, and then you got the accordion, right? I think it's called accordion. And near the end, which is a weird instrument to put at the end, but it fits. It's fine. Just with this song, I love the instrumentals with it, and the lyrics are fine as well. Just because it's loud, and I really love that, the whole rhythm. But S tier for Every Planet We Reach Is Dead. No, November has come. And we have November Has Come. Is it MF Doom? Rest in peace. I don't know the cause, but he was with Gorillaz. I don't know how many songs he did with Gorillaz. I'm sorry, I can't really think, but he did November Has Come. With this one, I really love the instrumental. This song reminds me, you got to play it in November, of course, but it reminds me, I had the album Demon Days when I was first trying to drive. It was a cloudy day, and this song played. This song is perfect for those cloudy days, in my opinion. It was just when I was first learning how to drive. Or I think I had my license. It was a couple of days when I had that license. I was alone in my car, and this song played with the clouds in the sky. It was really awesome. But it's in the C tier, and the best of the C tier. All Alone. Then we have All Alone. I didn't see the comment. I thought it was one of the top comments in that video for the official Gorillaz song, All Alone. In the comment section, it said, you can also hear Auto Loan, which once he said that, I hear nothing but that. For All Alone, I say the beginning to the middle is what I want to say. It's good, but then near the end, didn't stick with me. That's why I kind of brought it down to C tier. Remember Gorillaz songs? I would say there's no bad Gorillaz song, but there's a couple for me. Well, I think just one, and it was in the Song Machine. I still don't really like that song. Go check that tier list out if you want that video. But for All Alone, C tier. Not much to say with this one. And somewhere along this tier list, it kind of switches. So if I go from the first song of the album and then I go down in order. For some reason, something got glitched up. So I may be off order. I think it's when I hit the demon size, it's gonna do that. So sorry if it's a bit off order. Then we have the song that Murdoc sang himself, White Light. This one I also play at the gym. My headphones, it hypes me up. I like Murdoc in my ear. ASMR to music, Murdoc's perfect for that. But for this one, sadly I put him in the C tier, kind of in the middle there. But All Alone and November Has Come is better. When it comes to a gym song, this one's pretty good, like A tier for a gym song. But for this sake, it is a bit repetitive with this, and I know in my tier list I say if it's repetitive I don't like it. But then sometimes there's a good repetitive. But with White Light, C tier.
It's there.
Then we have the next overrated song on this album, and that's Dare. What's the first letter in the title of the song? No, it's not D tier. It's in the B tier for B's. But it's all the way in the back because it barely gets it. Very repetitive, very overrated. Music video is cool. I like that one. Murdoc wasn't in it, huh? I don't think he was in it. Russell was barely in it. He was just in the bathroom reading the newspaper. And then 2D was kind of trying to listen in. But for Dare, B tier, barely gets it because it's very repetitive. I mean, I could say something, but then, it kind of backfires at me with the whole repetitive thing. I guess it's just good and bad repetitive for certain songs. But this one just very, very repetitive on both sides when they both sing. Don't know the feature's name. And then Noodle. Which, speaking of Noodle, she was the one who wrote this album. I don't think she wrote another one. And then what about Song Machine? Did they all come together and write that song? Or write the that album? Then I just put for the last 3 songs in the I Don't Know tier. These songs are... I never could really get into... what are they called? Don't Get Lost in Heaven and Demon Days. I could never really get into... I could never get into those songs, so I can't really rank them personally for me. And I like the comment I seen when I was listening to each song when I was making this tier list. Someone said each song is like a demon that you have to face or something like that. So Dare is like a dancing demon, and then the very last song is supposed to be all the demons are gone. And it's supposed to be like the sun is rising, and I can kind of feel that vibe on the end of the song, or the last song in the album. But then for Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head, I just can't really rank it. It also reminds me of Some Kind of Nature, which I'm not sure if that's the same guy. It kind of sounds. To me, it sounded like him. I don't know if it was the same guy. But it's kind of, it's a narrative type of song, but I honestly cannot rank that song. So now we go into the, I want to say G sides, but no, it's Demon sides. Demon sides. Demon Days sides. This is the one where it's going to get kind of off balance around near the end. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but whatever. And for the first one, 68 State. For this one, I couldn't really rank it, so I put it in the I don't know section. Honestly, I have nothing else to say about it. I before making this, I re-listened to almost all of them. Just a quick, couple seconds, because, I've heard these guys a million times, all their albums. But this one, I couldn't really rank.
Everybody, people.
Then the next one, C tier, will be for People. I totally reversed that. Should have been People goes to C tier, but I reversed it. Dare got B tier. This one, I kind of like it the same as Dare. It's a bit, less, and I really like the voice crack for Damon. He gives it for 2D. Some people don't like Gorillaz anymore because they say Damon doesn't really use his vocal potential like he does in the past albums. So with this, he sounds really like 2D. It could be his voice, but in the end, these songs are really good. Song Machine, the newest one to date, still good in my opinion, but I can see what he means by he definitely changed his voice in the past for certain songs, and there was more. He did more for the voice. Then the next one, We Are Happy Landfill. This one goes into the B tier. I really love the guitar. Damon or 2D, whatever you want to say, throughout the whole thing is good. And I know I really suck at these descriptions, but I honestly can't say anything. A S tier, I can tell you everything that I love about it. Everything below, can't really give you a good description. Sorry if I suck at this. Be a B tier for We Are Happy Landfill. And then the next one, was Hong Kong. I put it in I don't know. Although I should have listened to this one if I think it's the one that I'm thinking of. This one sounds like it's one of the sad songs as well. Then Highway, Under Construction in parentheses. This one's in the A tier. I really love the bass with the clap. I really love that one. This one is a close S tier, but just some parts I didn't feel, mid of the song, and so, some of the lyrics just, I don't know, for me, it didn't flow, but it almost gets the S tier. Then for Rocket, this is the closest thing that we'll ever get to a Daft Punk sounding of a Gorillaz song. And some people say at the beginning of the song, it almost sounds like a Suavemente, if you know that, at the beginning of Rocket. But the reason this is B tier is because blah blah blah. That's why. Not just because blah and B tier. No, it's just because he really couldn't think of lyrics. Maybe it's supposed to be the way he wants to write the song, but he should have put lyrics in it. It felt a bit lazy, but in the end, Rocket B tier is closest to Daft Punk we're ever gonna get, but it's not really Daft Punk, it's just the robot. Then Bill Murray from Joker. This one I put in I don't know section. Can't really rank this one. The Swagga. This is in B tier. This one is close to A tier because I just really love the beginning with the woo. I love that one. Reminds me of Ric Flair. But this is another one where it goes very loud near the mid end of the song, which it's kind of a thing with this album. It's very guitar heavy and kind of like that scratching guitar sound in there. But B tier for the Swagga, and it takes the top for B tier. Then we have Murdoc Is God. If you know me, Murdoc is my favorite. He's probably covered by the mic, but Murdoc is my favorite band member of Gorillaz. I can make a video talking about all these characters. Maybe that's a video you guys want to see. Leave a comment. I'll talk about my thoughts on every character in the Gorillaz lore and the universe. But yeah, Murdoc's the top. Murdoc Is God. For this one, I put it in the A tier. This is a song this is another one that goes into my gym playlist. Really hypes me up. Almost love everything about it. I don't think there's nothing that was wrong that I can think of. It's just what you brought to the table. It deserves A tier. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, I think this is the one that kind of got out of place, and it was Spitting Out the Demons. This one got B tier. A bit better than Rocket. Really love. This is one to just listen to on a maybe rainy day, or when the sun's going down. It's the perfect song to play. Then the last one I have here is Stop the Dams. This is the one I'm probably thinking of. It's pretty sad. But I put in the I don't know section because I don't have that much. For some of these songs, I listen to them, then I can't really have an opinion on it. I don't hate it, but now I don't like it. So I'm just gonna pass every time I hear it. Well, I hope I'm not missing anything here. I know that I said it on the first. Well, for Gorillaz, I put, they have G sides, and then Demon sides, and then the real album. But then you have some of those songs that are singles, or kind of like a bonus song that you don't. It was made during the era, but it wasn't part of it. So like 911 for the first album, 911. I just recommended it. It was an honorable mention, but I didn't really put it on the tier list. But it has a good beat. But for Demon Days, the only one I can think of right now, I think I said it in the first self-titled album tier list, but I think I'm missing one song. It's not on the album and it's not on G sides, but it was made during Demon Days, and it must have been just cut. It wasn't for the Demon Days or Demon sides. And I can't think of the name, but it's something Christmas Bonza, the one with the bass, and it sounds like someone's sweeping with the pig in the background. It must be Russell's pig. I forgot his name, but I wonder if he'll return in the future, because we have Mike the Monkey returning. He was in Pac-Man. Now he's in the Fred Perry collection, which is tomorrow by the time I'm making this video. And then I think he has potential to be in season 2. We'll probably see him in a couple episodes, or he'll be a part of the machine. We'll see. But if I were to rank that Christmas Bonza one, that's like a B-A tier. That's a good song. I really like that one. Hopefully we see that in one of the reissues for Demon Days. But that about wraps up my Demon Days I was gonna say predictions. No, this ain't. Imagine doing these Gorillaz predictions, but way back then. I was way younger. I probably didn't know how to operate any of this for YouTube. But anyway, I hope you guys like, subscribe. I respect all opinions. Let me know your tier list down below. I love interacting with you guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share if you can, so we can keep growing. We're kind of stuck at that 426, but that's fine. As long as I get to make these videos, hopefully one of these days, make it a living, because that's why I love YouTube. I love what I do, and maybe the possible chance to make a living off of what I love doing. So I do hope you guys support this channel. Follow the Twitter, because I give the fans options of what they want to see, or if I need a certain, which thumbnail looks better. You guys want to pick the thumbnail? What should be my next video? Give me ideas, that type of thing. And do remember that this is Randomz. This is Randomz. You can comment anything you want. And what I mean by that is video suggestions or what you want me to do. So I just know the Gorillaz content pops off the most. But I do thank you guys. Support me, Gorillaz content or not. Thank you for supporting me. And I think the next video I'm gonna do, since his album is coming soon, is the Mr. Jukes album with Barney Artist. Which, if you don't know Mr. Jukes, I'm telling you right now, go listen to him. You'll probably like him. He only has one album, but he's gonna have two in the future. I'm doing a video on his next album coming soon, and I'll probably do a tier list on his first album called God First. It's the debut album for him. Really good song. I can't wait to do that one. But this was Demon Days. So we had the birth of Gorillaz, the self-titled album Gorillaz. Then we had Demon Days. Then what was next? We'll have to find out. Let's imagine we're back in, what was this, 2006 or something? I wonder what their next album could be named. We'll have to see. So that'll be in the future for that album. Like I said, I'm not doing the one with the monkey on it. Something monkey's name, please return home, or whatever that album's called. I'm not gonna be doing that for the fall. That'll probably just have an honorable mention when we reach Human/Plastic Beach around there. But yeah, guys, that about wraps it up. Love you guys a lot. Thank you very much. Check out the little bonuses, description down, the link below. Hope you guys got some Fred Perry merch. By the time I posted this, it already would have passed. And yeah, if you see this, I hope that I got the Murdoc jacket, and hopefully you see the unboxing soon of that. That's gonna be pretty fun. But thank you guys a lot. I'm gonna end it off here. See you guys in the future videos to come. Peace out.